Now in this video I'm going to be troubleshooting the Star Shower motion light. Since mine already works and I'm not taking mine apart because it works, and they are very hard to take apart, and if you see a lot online, there's different people that tried to take it apart and end up breaking it. Well, I'm going to help troubleshoot some of your problems, since usually I work with some electronics, and I want to make it clear that you follow the instructions for your Star Shower, because whenever you get yours, usually you'll get it like a 30-day warranty or 15-day or whatever warranty you purchase with it. If you buy it in store or online, you'll avoid the warranty by opening the Star Shower. Not only that, you might end up getting cut. A lot of people have gotten cut, or you might expose yourself to radiation. So that being said, a lot of these type of lights, to be able to fix them, if you're able to get yours open and without breaking it, and you have the correct tools, a lot of the issues is with the board itself, getting corrosion. Depending on if you have yours outside, and if you put yours on for too long of hours, or you don't put the settings on to limit the amount of hours that it runs, what usually happens is the bulbs usually end up burning out with the laser light, or with something faulting on the board itself, which will require you, if you have any electrical knowledge, to do those repairs, to solder on new parts. Usually you can find new parts easily, but you want to find somebody that's either licensed or knows what they're doing with repairing these types of electronics, because if you see by the images on the board, some people will modify them to provide better lighting, especially whenever you get the scattered lighting and it starts to bog the light down on the side of it. I know that some people, the prices aren't that expensive. Usually you just want to buy another one. Not a lot of people want to do that. A lot of people want to fix the things that they have. So now, of course, when you get yours, it'll state in the instructions not to use one of those additional timers. So if you have different lights that you'd like to put on, and it's like connected to the same type of cables, outdoor cables, whatever, or the same receptacle, you don't want to put one of these on them, because after like 10 days or so, this will stop allowing it to work for additional time settings for everything else. So even having this on the same extension cord plug result in Star Shower motion lights to not work. You'll have to unplug it for a little while and then plug it back in without this, and then you'll be fine again. And what I do is I use the outdoor rated electrical cord, the orange cords, and I just put it in a bucket. Just put a little slice in it, and I put the cords into there so I could keep them safe from the water and snow and whatever time I put out for the year. Some people use like little dishes, but I wouldn't recommend those because it's too small. And what if you wanted to add another one? Like I have like 3 of them, different lights, and I like them to be all housed in one. So if you get your unit open, and sometimes bugs will get in there, and they can eat at those little components, whether it be the wires, or if it's not the wires, look for any darkness. Look for any darkness to the board, scratches around the solder areas of the board, and sometimes it needs a sensor replacement. I'm not sure if the website will do that type of thing, but depending on where you live, you may find a place that specializes in repairs of such electronics, but it will cost you probably more than what it's worth, because these are considerably cheap. So if yours is working and you're not having issues, I'd follow the feetage on these things and go far back as you can, because you'll get good coverage of the house by doing so. I've seen so many people put them too close, and it's like in a little area outside, and you can tell that they weren't intending to do that. What I did for mine is I screwed mine to the base. I attached a base on the bottom. It usually sits on the ground, and just screwed it right into the fence, and it's up high enough that it gets a good clearance. So Star Shower motion light, I think it's worth the price, and it's worth getting, considering how cheap it is. And so far mine works great, but compared to others, not so well from others, probably because whenever you put them inside and you're on all day long and they're not off at all, you end up burning out the components. It's not intended to be on for long periods of time, and a continuous period of time for that particular model, compared to the slideshow version that I also have.